Rod Reed, Tennessee State University.
Give us your general thoughts on your upcoming season.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how we matured from last year to this year. I think we've got a lot of pieces of the puzzle on both sides of the ball. I think how fast we gel in camp will determine how we're going to get out of the gate against Arkansas Pine Bluff, and I think that'll be a good barometer for the rest of the season. But I'm excited about the way our team worked through the off season and through the summer. So this part of the year is always exciting.
And what do you like?
Let me turn the back on just a little. All right. I'm good.
Yeah. What do you like most about your team this year?
I think I like the youth. I like, these guys being together for a full year, although we were extremely young. Last year some guys were forced into some added work last year because of injuries, but I think, our guys have gelled. I think we had a really good spring, and I think that our guys are excited to get out there and prove that they belong, and that we were better than 4-6 last year. So I like our team and the chemistry that we've grown to get over the year.
And what is your biggest challenge for your team this year?
Again, the youth, but again, that youth has some experience. So I'm not going to say we're a young team. We were, like I said, our guys last year were very inexperienced. Now they've had a full year of experience. So I think the challenge will be getting it all together and putting it all on one accord and getting down to business.
And what are your general impressions of the OVC race this year?
You never can tell. This is a pretty tight league from top to bottom. I've seen, guys being picked sixth and finished first or second. So it doesn't matter where you picked in the preseason. All of this is on paper, but I think that there's a lot of parity in our league. I think that on any given day, any team can beat anybody in our league. So we've got to go out there and be prepared every game.
And what will it take for your team to be in the championship hunt this season?
You always want to be in the conversation in November. We've got to start fast and we've got to finish strong. I think our guys understand that. We've always had a fast start. We've always come out of the gate really fast. I think that if we can stay healthy, we give ourselves a really good chance.
And tell us a little bit about your schedule and how it plays out for your team this year.
Well, we have a pretty good schedule set up for us this year, I believe. Our first game is against Arkansas Pine Bluff in the John Merritt Classic. And then we go to Memphis and play Jackson State, and they'll be under new direction of Tony Hughes, I believe, the guy from Mississippi State. And then our third game, we fly down to Daytona Beach, Florida to play Bethune-Cookman. Then we have an open week. Then we get into conference play. So, like I said, the biggest thing will be for us to get a fast start and come out of the gate smoking. And then after that Bethune game, we'll have an open week and be able to focus on UT Martin. And I think that's the one of the first ESPN games of the season for us. And I think that'll be a big challenge for us getting off to a good start in the conference.
And tell us about being a part of the FCS and what it means to play in that subdivision.
I think it's great. You start looking around the leagues, and then you start looking at the next level, and you're starting to see more FCS players starting to emerge, which just goes to show, what Jacksonville State did last year, making the run all the way to the championship, what they did in the beginning of the year, and, they were a couple of seconds away from defeating an SEC opponent. This is a great league, and the FCS have done some great things. So we want to continue that momentum, and I think the OVC has a great run going into the last 3 years of the playoffs, putting up forth some good products. So I think it's great to be a part of the FCS, and I think that we'll continue to do well.